When I decided to go out on my own and start Development One, I looked at what was it that I was good at. And really, that is, I think, also a piece of advice that I can pass on to people is you need to take a look at what kind of design facilities are you good at? What kind of skill set do you have? What is it that you can be passionate about? In my case, I was also had an interest in aviation and aerospace. And, I've had that since I was a little boy. And so even my master's thesis was a design of a terminal building. So I decided to gravitate toward that area and see what it is that I could do. And so I focused in the design of these facilities, and eventually I was able to grow into that line of work within my profession that was going to dictate the path that I was going to follow. So we design mission critical facilities here with a focus and emphasis on aviation aerospace facilities. But I recommend that people that are considering going out on their own, take a look at what their experience and their passion is and be able to develop an expertise in that area. I think it's very, very important to develop an expertise. And if you focus on that, it'll make it much easier when running a business. In the design of buildings, it is really a blend between art and engineering that is required in the design of a building. So here at Development One, we focus specifically in architecture and project management. I think project management is very, very important because a project manager is able to manage all the disciplines required to be able to design a building successfully. So it's not only architecture, but some of the engineering disciplines like mechanical, electrical, structural, civil engineering are important. Here at Development One, we are very specific to architecture and project management, and we outsource a lot of the heavy engineering type work, such as mechanical, electrical, structural, civil. And we work with consultants that their specialty is in those areas in engineering that complement our architecture. And so with our expertise in project management, we're able to bring the entire team together as if it was one entity. And that is how Development One works in the design of buildings. What we do here at Development One is, we're specifically offer project management and architecture. We have very, very good designers, but there's other disciplines that are complementary depending on which design work you're doing. It depends on your project. Some projects may require structural engineering, some may require mechanical, electrical, some may require civil engineering. Not all projects may require all of those disciplines. So because not every project requires all those disciplines, we don't have those in-house. So the engineering disciplines are the ones we don't have in-house, but we do have architecture because that is a driving force here at Development One. So architecture and project management are the driving forces. The engineering, we have complementary teams that are able to participate in the design of buildings that have been working with us for many, many years. And it's almost as if they are a branch of Development One.